Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in. Are you ready to be entertained, educated? A little stimulation for your brain. Lock it in. Are you ready to learn? Are you ready to laugh? Are you ready to love? Then lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, yeah. It's the Joe Lockett Show. Lock it in, lock it in. It's the Joe Lockett Show.
Guys, locked into your favorite eating rides. Joe Lockett Show. How y'all doing on a Thursday? What's going on, everybody? We're in the building. Yay. Let's talk. We got so much to get into today. How y'all doing, man? It has been an eventful week. It's been a busy day. There's a lot of stuff going on in the news, man. Are we doing the politics today in there?
We've been in it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. We mentioned the politics, but it's not going to be down.
Something I do want to get off my, another little, blurt that I need to get off my chest when you go to politics. We talk about this.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm all down for clearing your chest.
No. Something I want to say about some stuff that I see that's some stuff that I see that's not going on. Hey, Juana. Hey, Tracy Cobb, how you doing, baby? Bridget's in the house.
Yeah, we
Lady J, how you doing, baby?
We definitely mentioned it some.
Yeah,
but I got it in an angle where it's not going to be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It ain't.
I ain't trying to take it serious at all right now.
I'm not taking it. I'm taking it serious, but I'm not taking people reacting to certain things serious.
Okay. I'm just reserving my serious side for when we have to do it.
Yeah.
But right now, no. All of these media games I got hip to.
Yeah.
I see it clear as day. This crap is like, okay. I'm gonna choose to laugh instead of get mad.
All right, guys, we got a lot to get. How y'all guys doing today? How's your day going so far, bro? I've been busy today. I didn't go to bed till 12 o'clock this afternoon. No, I'm lying. 1 o'clock.
Right on. So a few hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we don't talk about that. But
I was busy all day.
No, my day was pretty good. I've been trying to get my car fixed up.
What's wrong with your car? John Ford, what's up, Rachel, baby?
It's trying to turn into a hoopty, but I ain't pick a hoopty. So now it's like, oh, you trying to find stuff now.
So it's like one thing you're fixing, then something else.
Exactly. And it's pissing me off because I ain't got the credit for this.
Right.
They just be trying to find stuff and then trying to find the right folks to fix it on your car
for a decent price that know what they're doing.
Exactly. And then the person that fits the bill is always busy. So it's like, God, dog.
Just take a down decision to like I did. The call's gonna be the calls. Man, I'm telling you.
Hey man, I gotta get to that point where I just have to bite that bullet.
The shade cheaper trip, bro. Let me tell you something. The shade cheaper mechanic will keep your ass walking.
Yeah.
Either you learn how to do it yourself and go do it, or take it to the folks that know how to do it and pay the price and get your car back on the road.
Man.
So we'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
we'll talk about it later. But going on, don't play with it. One thing I don't play about, bro, is my truck outside. It's a 2008, but when it need to get fixed, what you see me doing?
So you get the rolling.
Hey, I'm down no more than 24, bro. You know why? Because I'm gonna take it the right way it needs to be taken to get that thing fixed. I ain't gonna play around with it.
I feel you.
You know, because I don't have two cars. So
you got 2 cars yet.
Yeah,
that's what my boss always telling me. He's like, man, we get this stuff together, man.
I can go get another car. My whole thing is why I won't get another car because when I get them paying cash, I'm not getting out of the car.
Oh, yeah, you trying to own right on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in and pay straight cash for it. So I'll probably get another car sometime this year. That may be my birthday present to me. But because what I want to get a Range Rover. So I'm going to get my Range Rover, but I'm gonna pay cash for it. So I'm not gonna play games with it. Because like I said, anytime you got a hefty note, bro, things start to happen.
Yeah.
Right? And so
unnecessary.
Exactly. So I said I'm not doing it. And y'all can vibe with that. You know, at the end of the day, like I'm at the age now 54, but I ain't trying to have no bills. You know what I'm saying? I keep what I got until I get the money to get what I want. I'm not gonna go out there and put myself in debt. I know what debt can do. Debt can mess you up big time. Seriously, bro. At 54, I ain't trying to get nothing repossessed. I ain't trying to get nothing turned off. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't trying to get that repo man on you.
Bro, I ain't trying to get nothing.
Speaking of.
Hold on. My sister, guess who jumps on here? She ain't never been on this live feed before.
Oh.
Never Tate, my big sister.
What?
Mrs. Doctor, well, hold on. Dr. Tate, my sister.
That's the only one I ain't never seen.
You know, we gotta get her on the show.
That'd be dope.
But she be in Africa and France. She probably was in France chilling with Simone Biles yesterday. Who knows? Bro, you know what I'm saying?
Simone.
Bro, like I said, she probably was in my box chilling out there with Mike Phelps. Mike Phelps watching the damn show yesterday. Oh, she's in New Orleans today. See, I told you. Because she was just in Africa last week with my niece.
Oh, she was in the motherland?
Yeah, she was in the motherland. Bro, me and Oprah. Working with the orphanages and stuff. Yeah, doing stuff out there with the kids. You know what I'm saying? She was out there with Mufasa.
Fucking kids.
And hold on. And you know, this is what she jumps on stage. First time being on our show. She probably been here. I haven't seen her. Range Rover question mark. Come on, mine paid for.
Oh. No, she didn't get on the flex.
Well, that's crazy. Hold on. That's crazy. Hold on. And your Benz paid for too, right? Not only since she got a Range Rover, she got a Benz too. Yeah. And BMW. So
you got all these expensive stuff. All the stuff that's hard with high maintenance.
Hey, here she is. Hey, y'all follow my sister, Dr. Tate, man. Y'all would definitely. She's phenomenal.
I found out she got all these.
No, but she got her own business too. She does HR, but she handles her business, man. She is a phenomenal person to follow. Very influential. She knows a lot of people. She does a lot of things. And it may be something one day you may get a chance to work with her. She may be able to help you out. So make sure you guys follow my big sister, Dr. Melva Tate. That man, when I say I love this woman to death, Lord have mercy.
That's crazy.
Nothing but love.
She need to get on the show. I mean, if
she's like Joy, right? They'll never hear.
Never mind.
They never hear.
Ain't no point.
Right? And then when they hear, you see her speaking to President Obama, hanging out with the Clintons and shit. So I have to call. I text her most times. See, she good. Mm-hmm. I'm good. Where you at today? Don't worry about it. Stay out my business.
You got this Zoom call. Hey, hold
on. Y'all see it. I'm gonna screenshot this shit. Hell no. I just screenshotted that. Y'all, she said I'm coming on the show. So I want her on the Melvin. I want her on the Joe Lockett Show.
She means Zoom call.
No. I want her on the couch at my house. Then I want her on the Keith and Joe show. So I'm holding you to it.
Nah, man. She gonna Zoom call that.
I'm on the show. No, hold on. One thing I'm gonna say this. When she says she's gonna do something, she show up.
I mean, you wouldn't be screenshotting.
No, because I'm gonna hold her because I'm like, when she gonna do it? When she gonna find the time? That's why I'm screenshotting.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because she have a driver drop off and get out and do the show and leave right away and head on to the airport. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's swag.
Man, listen,
that's swag. Hey, you know what time to come.
When I hang out with my sister, man, I like hanging out with her.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
But see, I'm working. This is why I work so hard because I'm in competition with her. Because see, the stuff that she done done for me, I got to do double for her. So when I say she done set me out and made me good, man, and taught me a lot and introduced me to a lot of people, I got to do the same thing for her too. You know what I'm saying? So I love her, man. Follow Dr. Melva Tate. Be safe out there in New Orleans. Bring me back a keychain, sis. I love you. All right, guys. 15 minutes after that, we guys locked into your favorite eating ride. Today on the show, I want to talk about this. Y'all, listen, Linda. Nephew, I got a question for the audience.
Okay.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Listen up. You get married, okay? And fellas, this is just for y'all. And ladies, I want to ask y'all a question. And the man, you have a child. Sometimes you marry your, man get married to a woman.
Yeah, they be doing that.
And have a baby, you know what I'm saying? You can take the baby on this your own. Right?
Yeah.
Now, I want to ask y'all this question, ladies and gentlemen. And don't answer it now. Do it after entertainment news. Don't answer the question. Think about it. When you get married and you're a baby mama and you have one or two kids, right?
One or two.
Yeah, one or two kids. And the marriage don't go well. But before the marriage don't go well, while y'all married, the man that you are with, the man that married you, he'll adopt your kids. And
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's sweet, man. You know, you adopt the kids, and stuff. You know, but a few years later, the marriage don't go well, and y'all get a divorce.
Oh.
Here's the question of and don't answer it yet, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you watch the show. Don't answer the question. Would you go after that man, your ex-husband, for child support? And if you're a man, and fellas, how would you feel if she came after you for child support for kids that you adopted? It's the Joe Lockett Show. Don't answer that question, but we're going to get into that after the entertainment news. Let's get ready to get into it, y'all. Y'all know around about this time at the top of the show, you know we always keep you guys up to date on the evening drive and the evening digital drive. It's your boy, Joe Lockett Nephew. Let's get into the entertainment news with Cliffside. Let's go ahead.
I bet. Let's go ahead and do this time.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment. Without further ado, here they are.
It's cliffhangers.
Love it. I just love it.
All righty. First things first. We got a lot of news to get to, and I'm gonna be like flipping back and forth through all that.
Let's go, sir.
Because it has to get mentioned. I'm sorry. None of these cannot be mentioned. First off,
not be mentioned, right?
not be mentioned.
Not be mentioned.
Not be mentioned.
No, it's none of these can not.
Yo, we ain't doing this right now. We ain't doing this right now, bro. I'm already trying to help you. No, be quiet.
I'm trying to help you, man.
Look, I already got help.
Hold on. Get a lot of shit because when you messed up on your English, they were like, Joe, you just gonna let me get away with that.
They don't be saying that.
They do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. My sources. They know me.
Man, your sources don't know me.
They don't know you, but they know you when you F up. Let's go.
Well, speaking of messing up, how you pronounce stuff. Social media has been setting the record straight for 3 specific ladies, beautiful women. The Haley Bailey girl, Carmela. They said Carmela.
You said Carmela.
Carmela.
But you said Carmela.
Carmela.
No, you said
Carmela. Shut up. I've been practicing. Golly. This is hard now.
No, we done.
Bruh.
I'm done with you.
Don't do that. You're supposed to be.
Bruh. I did all of that.
Look. I had to look at it. I was practicing.
I fucked it up still.
Kamala. Okay? I got it now because they said it's Kamala, and then you bring that Lyin.
You said,
all right? Shut up. I saw your face and you threw me off. All right? I saw your face, you threw me off. Kamala, they got her squared away. That's how you say her name. What's the next one? The next one was how you Haley Bailey.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Hay and Lee. Well, Hey E. What have you said?
No. You are horrible.
It's because people like me that this segment is important. I need to go
But
through
you
this
ain't
and
learning
learn. Shut up. It's like Spanish.
You had the whole thing in front of you. You still fucked it up.
It's like Spanish. Shut up. All right? Sometimes you gotta.
How did you get caught out of color?
I got a strong tongue and I can't always roll it. Okay.
But what that was roll with was
very
Carl.
loud.
There's nothing wrong with Camilla.
Shut up, bro. Anyway,
You said Camilla.
now.
Y'all see it, right? Y'all see it in real time, right? Y'all think I be making this stuff up? I got the cameras on you, bro.
It's look, it's always been hard for me to say folks' names that wasn't easy to say. Okay, but Rihanna, okay, is not Rihanna, is Rihanna. Because you're supposed to pronounce the H in there. It needs to be at least pronounced enough, and then Anna, not Re. But I'm still calling you Riri, to be honest.
Yeah, we call her.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you Riri with that. But I found that really fun. I promise you, I was practicing this so I wouldn't have these messed up.
And you still messed it up.
Man,
on camera. I still messed it up.
I'm gonna just call y'all nicknames, bro. I ain't do all this.
BP Harris is a big fan for you, bro. BP Harris.
Yeah, but it don't sound like you putting that much respect on it.
If you said BP, if you just said Harris,
Because I can't call her BP Harris if she end up being president.
President Harris.
That's hard.
President Harris. Like you said, President Obama, President Biden, President Harris. Stop trying to pronounce it. You should be calling by our first name anyway. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. We don't be talking.
What are we doing that with? Well, no, when they did that with Trump, they always put that Darnold up in there.
Bro, what we say more? We say Trump more than anything.
Yeah.
When you say president, you say President Obama, Biden, right? Clinton. You don't, bro. Come on, we always exactly. You ask some of these folks' first name, you don't even know them.
Because I'm straight.
What was the dad's first name?
That's where I was gonna go. I was like, I'm checking. Right? He was a junior, right? So it had to be George.
It was George.
Oh, okay.
She had to think about it. You see what I'm saying? You had to think about it.
All right, bro. Anyway, next topic. God, dog. We got too much going on. Next topic.
All right.
Now, the next few topics, I'm finna start kind of. It's gonna have a theme.
All right.
Because I think most of this is lies.
Okay.
That's just where I'm coming from.
Okay.
But from what we know, from what frame of mouth is, all of these are true. So whether you believe this is the truth or a lie, your own prerogative, do your own research. Remember, it's coming from an ignorant place. Now, first off, I don't think this is a laughing matter. I just find it really, really strange. Now, Taylor Swift's show in Australia was canceled. They said it was canceled because of a terrorist attack or terrorist threats.
Right.
So in order to keep the people safe, and so it ain't no thing, yada, yada, yada. Now, only reason why I felt like this is weird. Now, if you're thinking about it from the terrorist point of view, it's a public area. Who cares what it's at? But as a fan, I'm like, y'all trying to do this at a Taylor Swift concert?
Yeah, I can see what makes sense.
But I'm saying I get it from that point, but this is like I have never heard of an artist, even her big or bigger, and y'all picked that. Because like not too long ago, Travis Scott had the biggest, hugest crowd in I think it was some part of Europe.
Yeah.
The biggest crowd record to date.
I understand that.
I just find it real crazy. I mean, I got you know.
Taylor Swift is,
and I'm glad they shut everything down because that ain't no laughing out.
Yeah,
but
Taylor Swift is in the arena when it comes to attention of Michael Jackson, Prince, Beyonce, right? She's
I ain't even gonna argue that.
You know what I'm saying? So and unfortunately for the people who are trying to do damage, right? You can go after a Travis Scott, but if you want everybody to know that it happened, right? You're gonna go after a Taylor Swift instead of Travis Scott.
Touche.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see you coming from. Like I said, ain't nothing to be. They already solved the problem. I'm glad nobody was hurt from this.
Yeah.
And I'm also glad that they were prepared enough to make sure this never would have happened. Because there's too many live events, even recently, if we going back to recent news, the only thing with that, where the service doesn't seem like they handled the job professionally. So kudos. Yeah, kudos to them. Next up, this is another one. I feel like it's a lie. Please let this be a lie. But apparently, they're trying to do a different world sequel on Netflix.
See, starting some shit. See,
bro,
this is not good.
What?
This is not good.
Come on,
brother. Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
Why are y'all doing this? This is like the tangent I had not too long ago when they was doing this with Good Times, and when they was doing this with other shows. Why y'all in different world? Don't none of them look the same. It's a real different world.
I really don't know how you know that.
It ain't the same no more.
I don't really know why, but Different World was a popular show, but it wasn't that popular.
Stop messing up my classics, bro. Ain't even my time period. But that's just how far it was. A Different World, Martin. Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I don't
Leave stuff alone.
But for what I'm hearing, the Fresh Prince one is not bad. People say that's pretty good.
But he did the right thing, even though it would still get backlash. He said, bro, if you're going into the Fresh Prince, don't look at it like it's the Fresh Prince TV show. This is on the lines of Power and the Rest. It's a reimagining. Okay, then I'm not going into it thinking it's already something said. Martin and this, they trying to prequel and sequel from what we already know. Yeah. And ain't nothing the same no more. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. Yeah, this early development, shut this down. Shut this down now. Don't waste money on that. Find a new creative angle and do that.
Show. I mean, can y'all come up with original ideas now for this time frame 2024?
Folks scared to be creative.
Stop trying to bring back the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah, I know it was the legendary time. That's why I had to sneak in and not 8.
Wow.
Now, speaking of sneaking in, I told you, all of this is going to feel like a lot of me. But this was fine. If this was the truth, I'm not going to lie, this was pretty hard. Now, we did hear about Noah Lyles. Shout out to him. He won the bronze medal. But apparently, he won the bronze medal while on COVID. They had to wheelchair him out, apparently.
Someone doing the Olympics?
Yeah, he caught COVID during the Olympics, and he won bronze in the 200-meter dash.
Okay.
Now, from what I hear, the 200-meter dash, the 300, that's his specialty. That's what he do. Because he in for those longer strides than he did some short bursts.
Right.
But he got bronze on COVID. I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of harder than you when you go in the 100-meter one. Because, bro,
that's the Michael Jordan flu game.
Yo, hold up. I thought I was just being on the dude sporty right here. You right, that's a flu game.
That's a flu game, bro. You showed up. See, that's why.
Yo, that's hard, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. You low-key making a fan out of me with that. That's hard,
bro. Because you knew you had something. You know how you felt, and you wasn't gonna go out there and run the 200
at all, bro. I wasn't going up the steps. You couldn't catch me eating. Like, bro, that was crazy. So, hey, man,
against the best in the world too.
Against the best athletes in the world, quote unquote. These are Olympians.
And he still came in third.
Yo, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't never want to run against him
at all, bro. You. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. You're making a fan out of me real fast, bro. With this, I give you straight kudos. Straight kudos. So, shout out to you, big dog. Put some respect on your name too. Now, speaking of putting respect on folks' names and probably calling folks out, the Secret Service has denied having ever contacted Cassinet and don't know why it was a big deal if they tried to, but mainly they never did. So, who lied? Guys, is that his trying to get noticed? We know you.
No, we
don't know have to do this. Now, I will admit, I haven't dug into it enough because I am a fan of Castanets. And I usually hear,
why couldn't you get his name right?
Because it's stupid. And it makes sound effects. It's really, really, plus I kept up with him. I couldn't pronounce the Sinat part for a long time. I just called it dude.
I just realized this. You never mess up that dude's name.
I'm a fan of him. I don't mess up what Simone Biles or the next lady that's gonna come up.
Well, you're not American, bro.
What?
I'm done with you.
Hey, bro, shut up. We need to do this. Anyway, I wonder how you feel about that. Because if it's true that they never really did reach out and that it was more of a third party.
What did I say yesterday on the show? About when you did that, when you did the news about his brand? No idea. Yesterday, I said on this show, regardless if that's happening, bro, why are you talking about it?
Oh, yeah, because you said he was handling it tacky.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like I said, this is the first woman, and let's go ahead and say it, a black woman that has a real opportunity to become the president of the United States. That didn't help what he did yesterday, and he didn't have to do that.
Now that you mention that, and I'm in real time thinking about it, because we get for the most part media games. Do you think because he went on that type of rant, if they did really reach out to him, this is a way to try to like jump on that just because of the reaction he got?
Bro, it could be. It doesn't matter. It was not needed. It was not warranted. Like I said yesterday, I understand what he does, but those antics that he did for his audience yesterday, for what's at stake right now,
And they were antics.
You know what I'm saying? It's exactly. So for me, when I saw it, I'm like, bro, we're not understanding the moment that we're in history right now, right? And you sitting here acting a damn fool, being a black man, calling out this, and this, and this is not happening. If you don't vote for it, you don't mess with it, that's fine. But don't mess up the chance of just a woman in general of possibly becoming the president of the United States. Don't do that.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from.
For me, I don't think he needs to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's big enough. You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't gonna mess it, if he didn't want to talk to the vice president, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. But bro, don't use your platform of billions of people to denigrate the position, the FBI or your ex-girlfriend trying to get in touch with you. Come on, man.
You keep mentioning everything.
You see what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying? My problem. I see a lot of people laughing at that what he did, and I'm looking at that's not funny what he did for who he did it to for the times that we're in and what we're looking for and how important this is to our country.
But that might be a representation of how they see him. They might just see him as a joke.
Yeah, so
and if that is the case, depending on what type of business moves, he probably have to because he can't really entertain stuff on a serious note because of how
he didn't have to. That's not his lane.
No, I'm just throwing that out.
Yeah, but I'm saying at the end of the day, Kai, that is not Kai's lane. Period. Nothing. He does nothing about politics, so there was nothing for him to speak on.
Yeah,
his platform would be just fine if he wouldn't have said nothing about the vice president.
Yeah, if he
or FBI, contact him or his ex-girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with that, bro. Shouldn't have did.
Now, another person that shouldn't have did this. Donald Trump, of course, he's gonna stay talking. And if we talking about Kamala, eventually he gonna pop up too. So he spoke to folks. God dog, man, I didn't even recognize it at the time because I'm like, what are you talking about? I said Kamala. VP Harris.
Thank you, Turkey. Don't do no more news stories. Don't try. Just VP Harris.
VP Harris, bro. I know. Anyway,
because you're gonna give her tribe is gonna come out there sooner or later on your end. The closer they get,
and they can call Quest.
Hey, okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, now I hate the fact that he did this because this should never be compared to that, which is why it is in You Must Be Lying. Trump compares the January 6th thing apparently to Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech. Said he'd never seen a better crowd.
Oh, Lord.
He said that they only show pieces of the crowds. I tried to go back in history, but I couldn't find it.
Why keep trying to do stuff to talk about and get the black folks? But he think that for some reason he think when he says stuff like that he's being cool with black folks.
For some reason he feel like
he has to pull the man to say shit like this. Real talk, man. I'm really beginning to get a little sick and tired of his stuff. It's distasteful.
Yeah, this is
very distasteful.
This is disgusting.
Yeah.
No way you just compared that to the I Have a Dream speech. Absolutely blasphemous. Yeah. But hey, his fan base is gonna eat this crap up, and other folks they will.
And that's fine, but y'all do what y'all gotta
do what you gotta do on that. But hey, take the day information as you will. Next up, because we can't be lying. We can't still be lying. Man, Megan Good look good. Happy birthday to you, by the way. Joe fine. So.
Happy birthday, Megan.
Jonathan Majors.
It's her birthday today?
Yeah, it's her
birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Jesus.
Yes, Lord.
She looking like a baddie still.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord, for blessing her to 43 and blessing me What's that song? You keep on blessing me.
You too old. You too young for it. You Chinese food. You young how?
What that supposed to mean? Sometimes folks like tofu. It help your body.
Yeah, but you can't get that.
It's healthy for you.
That's for your boy. That's more in my range.
Man,
That's more in my range.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. I might not do the show you fool. You think hey, because she got a thing for chocolate dudes, clearly.
Yes, sir.
Look at Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
I think you can pull it.
I think I could too.
No, I thought about it.
I
think you can pull it.
I think I pull it, bro. I think about if I was in her circle, I think I could pull it.
Jesus.
I'm with that.
Anyway.
You like bro food too? Yeah.
She could do. Yeah, do. Man. We're out getting the sun, Lord. Working in the fields.
He's become a pastor though.
Oh, yeah. Because he likes me. I just got to connect with Jesus. Yeah. You got to pray.
You got to pray. Boy, this is
oh my God. We are terrible. All right, I just want to have you as a segment so I can have an excuse to bring you up here and talk about it. But it's a lie to look that good. I'm sorry, got to be a lie. Next up, speaking of lies, now there is rumors going around this story, but it is pretty interesting.
Yeah,
there was a beauty supply store that got evicted, unfortunately.
What?
Yeah. The business got evicted from, I guess, the owner of the place because I guess they was renting it out for business. And what they did was take all of the products and throw it out into the parking lot, which is crazy in itself. Now, the business owner said, yo, I haven't been getting rent for months. Been trying to contact, no contact back. I'm finna dump your stuff. We can't do this. Yeah, if you got a business going on, I need, you know what I mean?
I need my building back.
Now, I can't fact check this. This is the rumor going around on the basis, but the rumor is that the business owner passed away. If that is true, condolences to the family. But what the police is doing, because they had to set out and monitor the stuff, I think it's either 24, 42, or 72 hours before it could just be vacant, because they're trying to get next of kin involved to see if they want to get the stuff or yada, yada, yada. So it's been no word on that, but apparently the owner hadn't passed away for some months. And I mean, understandably so, you can't pay nobody if you don't know about it, if you ain't around.
Right.
So if that part of the rumor is true, like I said, condolences to the families. That's a sad story. It's crazy though, how many folks was just out here waiting to see if this stuff got vacant. Okay?
Free beauty supply.
Yo, they literally got 24-hour surveillance to make sure, because as soon as the cops said, as soon as you touch something and it ain't registered as vacant, oh, jail, right there on the spot. No negotiation.
Right.
So I will say to that, I appreciate the law enforcement doing that, because I would believe if you do have next of kin, they would want to do right, at least by, or save as much as they can, because there's something left behind. But yeah, I just find it crazy. There's a lot of folks trying to get this pet product stuff for free. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, what's up to you, Shar? How you doing? So that was some interesting news right there. Where are we at? Because I think we almost done. If I don't have one left. Oh, okay. And now we have an update. This is the last one for the news. We got an update. So Nelly said he was never in possession of drugs. They lying. He says the attorney that came out and they're challenging the police and denying that his arrest was over drug possession.
What was the arrest over?
Maybe because they did say some traffic stuff. So maybe that too. Maybe no insurance, like they was talking about the other day. But I mean, they do. I know in this state they'll lock you up if you ain't got insurance.
Yeah.
And at least know in 2 other states it's the same.
You got that.
But I guess they're really trying to get over on the drug part. Because there was 2 parts in it.
But that's the point he focusing on.
That's the part he focusing on.
That's what he focusing on. They just put everything.
I ain't trying to worry about the attractive stuff, but you ain't gonna say I'm on drugs. Now, yo, bro, this is something to laugh at for me, you know. I think you can get out of this. You got too much money not to. But I mean, it's funny to see how you choosing to battle this.
This is what I would say to people, man. This is one thing they have to learn about me. Never should know better. News story has a 24 to 72 hour news span. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, because I don't think nobody was remembering this.
Exactly. And when
And
you
you
go
just
back,
brought this all the way
when you
back.
bring it back up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now you did this for 48 hours. Now you may be in it for another 72, right? So those 3 days can turn into 6. It was out there. Let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Because ain't nobody really talking about the JT thing no more either.
Bro, again,
And they took his stuff.
people know it happens, but you got to keep moving.
Yeah.
Right? So
Let it be an easy joke.
let it go. Let it go.
Now that has been all of the news for today. I know it was a little long-winded today, but we had a lot of stuff going on apparently. If y'all enjoyed that, want to see anything more about this, hey, go to YouTube. You'll see it posted up at least an hour or two after the show.
Right.
The next day.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for locking in. Oh, great news segment there. It's 42 minutes after the hour. VP Harris, nephew, VP Harris.
Yeah, I saw a fan club come at me.
Bro, I'm just saying, you know, we have given you a way out, and you just always go down the treacherous road.
Yo, bro.
Of saying I'm gonna try this again today.
Yo,
And
man.
you fall every single time.
It took me forever to learn nigga name, dude.
I got nigga pretty quick in one season.
I was struggling.
No, the only thing I call her Ninja. I call it that. I thought, you know, our intern, NECA, right? It's NECA, I think it's there, right? And so,
Okay, I gotta say this.
what's that?
But I played it all real smooth. If NECA was here, I'm pretty sure she'll admit to it.
Right.
You just rolled off the tongue like really, really good. And I was like,
name. That's what I thought she said. Because you remember when she told me that, I said, what? Huh? I said, what's that?
and if you know her, it's even crazier because she is one of the biggest black revolutionary panelists you have ever seen.
But she Pam Grier, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just waiting on her afro, bro.
Yeah. You got that apple picking back up back.
Oh my goodness. So it's like, man, I do not want to do that.
And so when you look at it, because, you know, I love that beauty. She just sit there and say,
Right. And that's exactly what she did. I was like,
right. And then she,
my
she's
goodness.
like, so why would you even think of saying something like that, right? And I was like, whoa.
And I love it because she played me off. And luckily I got to get a laugh.
I didn't say anything. I listened to her and I asked her because I said, I'm gonna call you in until I get your name right? Because I didn't know, bro. I thought she was saying Ninja. I really did because she said, my name is NECA. I told her earlier, hey man, I'm gonna have to give you a nickname. Bruh. Because I can't. Like, them, it's just with the unique names, man. I've never heard anybody name NECA. But that's the thing, though. But that's what I like names like that. Yeah, and I will go through the effort to try to get it right. No, you don't. Yeah, I do. Because I learned it. I learned her name. It's just that they're unique names. You learned it. Spell learned. You see how I'm look. You learned it. It's learned. I learned. Look, man. You got me in a relaxed setting. And a relaxed setting got a relaxed tongue. Okay. What's that? Okay. It's 45 minutes. I'm thinking, bro. I don't need no harm, man. God, leave. I ain't even trying to get on nobody's side right now. Hey, man, love to everybody. All right, guys. It's 45 minutes after the hour. We have learned a lot today. Learned a lot. We have learned it a lot. Shut up. Shut up. You on there? Did y'all learn anything down to Joe Lockett Show? You made me sick. All right, guys. The 46 minutes of the hour. Let's get into it now. Today on the show, we want to get into this here right here. Now, I mentioned at the top of the show, but let's get into it. So, you married this beautiful woman. She has kids. You adopt her kids. Their marriage doesn't go well. Y'all get a divorce. during a divorce, she comes after you for child support. Should you have to pay child support for kids that you adopted? Still, how did you feel about that? Would you, if you married a woman, you had kids, you adopted her kids, but then y'all got a divorce, do you feel you should have to pay child support for your adopted kids? And ladies, would you go after the man for his child support? The man that adopted your kids?
Absolutely not. I wish you would. I wish you would.
You would go after the man? Eric said she would go after the man?
What?
Hey, Lisa.
Wait.
Hold on. Eric, you saying
What?
yes to what? You saying yes to what?
What?
Hey, Rod. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Lisa. Eric, you saying yes? Yes, he should pay. I mean, yes, you would go after him for child support if you adopted your kids. I'm asking before I go into it with that.
I only adopted him because we was married, God. Shoot, my pre-existence is probably just based on I'm gonna be the daddy as long as I'm
That's what he like. Let's go.
and I can get somebody
Those are
more
his
than
kids. He adopted them.
Nah, your kids.
So when you get a divorce,
Responsibility.
okay, so if he gets a divorce from you, you would go after him for child support? What about the baby daddy, real baby daddy?
Because you ain't never gonna look at him like he the real baby daddy. You just gonna be looking at him as the little sucker you got over on.
Because I'm sitting there saying, why would you go after the guy who took on the responsibility that the baby daddy was not doing? But you're gonna go after the guy that did the right thing, but when you get divorced, you have to now pay for your kids?
Yeah, that's
for
crazy.
real, for real?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because he legally adopted the kids. I'm saying, would you go after this man for child support? I understand he adopted the kids. No, we understand the law. I said, would you go after him for child support? There are women who got baby daddies that they're legally his kids and they don't go after them for child support. So I'm asking y'all, would you go after him for child support?
Yeah, you got her answer. Because she's trying to hide behind legally.
Legally, yes.
Yeah, she's trying to hide behind legally. Legally and justify. So I'll go ahead and do it.
Hey, fellas, do not adopt these women kids.
Don't ever. Don't ever adopt no black kids.
Bro.
But I am your daddy. Period.
The baby daddy, the dude that you got like the doctor with these kids is trash, but you gonna make me pay for these kids for the rest of my life after we got a divorce.
You said you the daddy. Legally.
So if I had kids and you adopted the kid and their mom, I can go after you for child support too? You want me to come after you for child support?
You never win.
No, but what I'm saying is, if you adopted my kids, right? You became the mom, we got a divorce, that means that I'm coming after your ass for child support too. I would never do that to a woman. You did a nice thing to become their mom, but why would I?
It would be shamed if you did. Crazy, this ain't.
Wow.
Crazy, this ain't. It'd be shamed if you did do that, Joe. But it's praised in this current scenario, huh? Very much understood. I can read the tea leaves. I got you. Heard it through the grapevine too.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this, because people saying that it's already in the prenup. I mean, it's already they said when you go through divorce, it's already there. Got it. Okay, so let me ask you this. So let's go here then. You're adopting his kids that he adopted, right? And he got kids, but he adopted your kids. He's sending his kids to college, right? Are you expecting him to send your kids to college after the divorce?
No.
And it wasn't in the prenup. It's not in the it's not in the divorce decree, right? You expect them to send your kids to college.
But that ain't in everybody's agreement.
That's what I'm saying though. My brother Jimmy, he adopted 2 boys. He didn't pay. They got divorced. Would a woman go after a man for adopted children that are not his for child support?
I guess you tell somebody.
Okay.
But bro, I'm discombobulated. Everyone must be trying to troll me, man.
They are done with everything even after legal obligations to provide. Because y'all are done with us too. If when we are done, we're done.
Y'all trying to troll us.
No, now hold on. So after we get a divorce, why should I continue to do stuff when you decide to move on? We decide to move on. I don't know too many women that when they get a divorce from a man, after they got if they got any kind of obligation, they're gonna continue to do it after said court is done. You're not moving forward.
Shoot, I don't know either.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know. I ain't never heard it.
Make you don't want one with rules, with kids rules. Man, listen, I would say honestly, you gotta be very careful of what you get into because this kind of stuff, bro, real talk.
Cause let's be honest, bro. I'm gonna give it up for real. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Only reason that we even said, hey, why don't you try adopting my kid is because I started taking you serious as a wife.
Yeah.
So I only adopted your kid with the pretenses I'm gonna be the daddy for as long as I'm a husband.
Yeah.
It's completely different. And we went out of the way to find a kid
And
without a mama or daddy.
and we adopted it together.
And you chose to still hold on to the kid.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
By all means, I need to chip in.
Yeah, that's
Because we took that kid from a scenario in a place where they didn't have either, and they should never be in a predicament where they have to choose with two people that said they wanted.
Yeah.
Period. But think about the pretense that this is your kids.
Right. this I'm not saying it's better, but this made me so happy that I didn't adopt my son, right? Because when I first got married to my ex-wife, bro, my parents were like, you know, are you going to give me your last name? That's what I'm like, no.
You said that.
You remember
You said that on the show.
Yeah.
And they was pressuring you to do that too.
They were pressuring me to give him my last name. I was like, no, he got it there, right? I said, I'm not going to change my last name just because, you know, that's my son. He don't need my last name. But now listening to this shit, bro, definitely. I'm glad now, man, damn all that nice shit. No, you stay over there, bro. Bring it talk. I'll take care of you as long as y'all together. But no, you don't need my last name. I'm not adopting you because if your mama go, you go. You know what I'm saying?
You had that future sight up.
No, because
had that future sight up.
It didn't be up to me whether I want to do something more because sometimes you do bond or you can get a bond with a child, and if you decide you want to do more, you should. But because you're saying that I have to, and they had a whole dad, and you made a bad choice, no, bro, I got a problem with that.
That's still optional in my case. And look, if you want to go legal, then cool. Legally.
But you got to be careful when you want to do things legally that's not yours. Because, again, my two daughters are mine. Whatever woman's in my life, bro, she ain't got a damn thing to do with that if she decides to walk away. Nothing. If she came to adopt a mama, I would never go after a woman and say, you know, hey, these are your daughters too. You know what I'm saying? If they were small and you need to, you know what I'm saying? I want child. Why the hell would I do that? Them ain't your daughters. I appreciate what you did when you was their mom. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything, but it didn't work out. These are mine now. I need to provide for them. Why the hell mama would think that because, you know what I'm saying, that I adopted your child, you're not going after the baby dad of a child, but you're coming after me? Oh, no, I'm not adopting your child.
I'm going to correlate this to something relatable. Because, of course, you know, my dad, he with my stepmama, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
and me like her own.
Right.
And with her kids, I look at them like my brothers and sisters. Now, are we blood? No, we are not.
Okay.
Now, when they was going through their little thing, it was tempted for, hey, it's the divorce happening, yada, 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 how are we going to proceed? They completely understood, even though I didn't even want them to think like that, because I was like, no, I grew up with y'all, regardless of what mom and my dad got going on, this ain't finna change.
Right.
I grew up with you.
Right.
But they were completely already agreed that, hey, as much as I love you, with all my heart, if you with your daddy, I'm not gonna take that.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna look at that no way because that's your daddy.
Right.
Even when we was in the house and we was growing up, yes, I would do anything for my stepmom. But at a certain point, there was the understanding you are my stepmom.
Yeah. And
from them, there is the understanding you are part of this marriage. Not to take away from the love, not to say I ain't appreciate it, but that's the realism that came with it to make you appreciate it more. They were not going to be petty, and she tried to go after him because we was married, and hey, that's my kid.
Bro.
Come on, man. Oh, he didn't do that with her. Hey, this is my kid. You can't go over there. If anything, drop me.
Bro.
Like it was that understanding,
man,
bro.
Listen.
Now I get it. Everybody ain't gonna have that understanding. I got that.
I got that too. But what I'm telling fellas is, when y'all dating these women and get married to these women with kids, y'all better make sure y'all understand what the hell y'all getting into.
Yeah, bro.
Bruh, because
they gonna use that legal.
Bruh, because the legal stuff can get you messed up, dog. Bruh, a woman can have a whole baby by another dude, right? And you start taking care of that baby, you do a DNA test and find out it's not your baby, you still got to pay for it.
Jesus.
Bruh, you see what I'm saying?
Just,
Bruh, because I'm
thinking in.
What's the best way to find a child? I get it. But at the end of the day, bruh, as a man, you better do your homework, bruh.
Yeah.
You better do your homework. Don't get yourself in, because whatever that woman had before she met you, that's hers.
And she,
you know what I'm saying? That child, how innocent they are, her kids, them are hers. Now, you got to be careful when you get married to a woman and say that you want to take on their family. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but you better make sure in your prenup and everything that y'all got going on, right, that you understand the legal obligations of the state that you're in. Because at the end of the day, it's sounding like a lot of these women out here saying, at the end of the day, I'm not mad at what they're saying. It's y'all opinion. Y'all do what y'all want to, but I'll be damned. I'll be damned if, you know what I'm saying? No, I don't adopt nobody's kids. Bro.
And that's the crazy part.
This is what I did to my son. He's still my son to this day. We have not talked. But if he came to me, he needed something, and even my will, I'm gonna leave him something. But you see what I'm saying? But he don't need my last name for that. You know what I'm saying? Let me be the man that I need to be. If we got a good relationship and I'm a good dude, I'm handling my business. But you gonna make me legally do something? No.
Somebody said if a man did that, he'd be wrong. I'm with you.
Yeah.
He would get shamed. Now legally, hold up now. Legally, he'd be right to do it.
That's right.
But it would be shamed.
It would be.
Crazy how this ain't.
How about when he takes care of his son's kids that are not even his son's kids, or not even his, huh? Well, how about when a man takes care of his son's kids that are not even his son's kids?
But then it would be his grandkids? Like, I'm confused.
So like if you're my son,
okay,
and I'm taking care of your kids, but the kids that you're taking care of, they're not your kids.
My kids.
Taking care of somebody else's kids. That's a choice.
Yeah.
That's an optional choice. Granddaddy made the choice to say, I'm gonna take care, these kids that my son has, saying that are his.
If anything, it would be commended.
I mean, I'll be, if that's what granddaddy wants to do, but I'm not gonna legally say I'm gonna start taking care of these damn kids.
Yeah.
No.
I guess something similar to that.
Mistake was happening when you legally adopt a kid. I think a lot of times, and I think people do understand, because when you're, let's be real. Okay, let's take that purple out of it.
All right.
When a man adopts your kid, or a woman adopts, his kid, you're not looking to divorce.
You're not.
Nobody at that moment in time is probably, real thought thinking about legal ramifications if we get a divorce. If I'm gonna adopt your kid, I'm planning on being here forever. All right?
Yeah.
The woman, she's planning on being here forever. So you're right, Erica. I do believe that there should be, more thought that goes into it. You know what I'm saying? But I think at that moment, y'all probably have been together long enough, and
you probably already got a connection with you.
Yeah, so you said
it's getting deep,
right? And maybe the baby dad is 9 times out of 10, the baby dad is not around. You know what I'm saying? Or in jail or whatever. So the man takes it on and say, I become your father. I get that part, and it's all great when the mama's sitting there looking at it. What I'm saying to the woman, right? You know the reason why this man did what he did. You see what I'm saying? And if it didn't work between y'all for whatever reasons, right? Why wouldn't you go after the baby's daddy for child support than the man that tried to do the right thing by your kids and it did not work out?
Because you weaponizing your kid. I ain't finna sugarcoat. You weaponizing your kid and you trying to be petty.
So because I just look at it. Okay, Eric, I understand by law what you are saying is already automatic. Once you adopt the kids, those are your kids. You're responsible for them by law, and I get that part.
By law, cool, but that don't make it not ethical. Just like I can take some money from a woman and I be by law legally able to do it. But if it come out to some unethical or on some petty ish, guess what? It's not gonna change that. It's petty by law.
But see, but like I said, I understand what she's saying. It's automatic in both. When you go divorce, you got to pay child support. I got it right now. Like I said, that's where the person gave up his rights to the new man in adoption. Understood it, but still, what I'm saying is, why would a woman, if the man, okay, let's take it here. If a man says, I don't want to have to pay child support for these kids, right? And you can go after the person in child support, right? Or you go after child support or whatever, right? Or you don't. And a lot of some women don't go after their man for child support, even though he's supposed to be paying some. Right? Some. Not understand some. But what I'm hearing is, because you adopted these kids, the baby daddy never paid child support, right? Mm-hmm. Gave up the kid, right? This man took care of the kid, and he's hit with a court order. You're going to go after him to make him pay child support, right? Or have his ass put in jail, but the baby daddy wasn't.
Oh yeah. I'm a punish
because he got money. He's in a better position. Mm-hmm. These are your kids, so you need to go ahead because the law says so. You need to pay for it. That's bullshit.
Look. We already divorced.
That's bullshit.
We already divorced and didn't make it. I might as well get more out of you if I can legally.
I understand what y'all ladies saying. The man relinquishes his right for the kid. Right. And I'm telling fellas out there, be very careful.
Don't do that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, know what the hell you're getting yourself into. Because at the end of the day, man, you're responsible for those kids, right? Mm-hmm. Like these women saying, by law, at the end of the day, that's yours. You see what I'm saying? You better get in your prenup, bro. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I don't need to adopt nobody's kid. You're my kid, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, because we're with you. But if your ass bound or we don't work, take your kid with you.
Well, I'm putting this in my mental notes. I promise you I ain't doing
it. You can't legally go after the buyer's kids. You can legally go after the what do you mean? If you're married before that man adopted, you can't go after that kid's the baby dad. Before that man adopted those kids, you can't.
I guess they're talking about after the fact.
Well, after the fact you can't. But what I'm saying is the baby dad before wasn't shit. That's why this man was able to adopt the kids. He gave them up. That's what I'm saying. The baby dad before, most times, bro, wasn't shit, wasn't about shit, or didn't want the kid, or locked up.
It seems like you're getting punished for stepping up to the plate when you should have just left the plate alone.
Bro, you should have, bro, I would tell men, damn that adoption, you know what I'm saying? Take on the kid, be with them, but keep it moving.
You know it's going to be crazy, though? I can look into another.
Eric, what do you mean you can't do that? Eric, if you got a baby daddy right now, if you had a kid, right, and you marry a man, you still can go after your baby daddy as long as you're married to that man. Because that's the baby daddy. Let's not do that, Eric. If you are married after the adoption, if they go for adoption, yes, you cannot go after the baby daddy. But if you are married to me and your baby daddy still ain't paying child support, you still can go after child support for that baby.
They
I know that because when I was married to my ex-wife, she still could have went after the baby daddy for child support. And that's factual.
But hey, in my situation, they did go after my dad for the child support and won. And he was already married and taking care of the kids. So it's like,
your child is your brother. As long as that child's 18 years old, I don't care what the hell. You know what I'm saying? As long as that, now, if you adopt the kid, you gave up the rights. You're absolutely right. She can no longer do anything. I got that, but what I'm saying is, before you met me, before I got married to you, you had a baby daddy, right? Hold on, you had a baby daddy. So why wasn't the hell he paying child support?
Or why weren't you trying that hard to get child support
from him? You see what I'm saying?
Nah.
Because he didn't want to. He never paid. He went to jail. He went all that. Then I'm the good dude. I come in, right? And by law, like I said, because I adopted the kids like a fool, right? Now I gotta pay child support.
Don't struggle love. And it's crazy, man, because she don't. If you don't say yes, if she ain't the right woman,
I know this sounds hard, bro, but don't adopt nobody else's kid.
I'm with you. If she ain't the right woman, she ain't gonna look at that like it's cool. Bro. She gonna look at you like, oh, you ain't gonna. What's wrong with my kids? Listen, oh, you don't want to be the dad.
I would take care of the kid for the rest of their life. I ain't got a problem with that, but I'm not adopting a woman's kid.
Man,
because adoption is just a piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? You can call me Dad, you can call me Joe, you can call me Mr. Lockett, the rest of your life. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to go do, but I'm not gonna, bro. I won't adopt nobody else's kid.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need, if I'm taking care of you, I don't need to adopt you. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like they said, legally, I did this, it's gonna be on me. So now, if I want to walk away from this situation, bro, I should be able to walk away. Because again, it ain't my kid. Bro, how you want to look at that, bro? At the end of the day, that's not my kid.
Let me get a drop for them.
If you adopt, you can go after baby daddy. If you adopt, yeah. And like I said, I understand after adoption, right? The baby mama can't go after the baby daddy. Those are your kids. But my question would be is the baby daddy owed child support, right? Are you, and you know, you went to court, he didn't pay, he went to jail, whatever, right? If the man who adopted your kids don't pay child support, are you going to court to make him pay child support? You see what I'm saying? Because you can let it go. Don't get child. You can put it in the court order. But are you going to go seek child support from this man if he don't pay?
Yeah, she put. I mean, you might as well. She already put him on child support.
Legally, you're bound. Okay, legally you're bound.
Yeah.
So I'm asking the women: are you gonna, because he's legally bound now? Are you gonna go after him for child support?
Oh yeah.
Huh? But you see what I'm saying? But you see the point? What I'm saying?
But this is where, like I said, this is where it comes jaded to me, because it's all off of the premise we just got divorced.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's not on the premise that
no, she can't double dip, bro.
It's something else. It's only on the premise, and it can only be off of the premise that we got divorced, because it would never been a question if we weren't married.
Right.
You feel me? Like I don't think it would have been a question if we weren't married. Yeah, and now I could be ignorant to that. But I can only see so many avenues where folks would go into something, you know what I mean, adopting somebody's kid. But this is her kid from the jump.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. Legally, and this is what a lot of women are saying. I'm gonna spell this out for everybody. If I adopt your kid, the baby dad has released his rights to you.
Yeah, and legally you have to.
Right.
I think
now
that's
you're legally the guardian of this kid. You're now so legally, yes, you have now become the father of this kid, right? So by law, if you get a divorce, you're the legal father, and now you're gonna have to pay child support if the child is under 18 years old. That's legally fine. If you get a divorce, you're gonna have to pay child support. So with that being said, the question now is, yes, Joe Lockett adopted the kids. Joe Lockett is legally have to pay child support. I decide that ain't my kid, I ain't paying child support. My question to y'all is, are you coming after me for the child support?
I mean, to a point, whether you get hurt or not, I can't say no.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not paying it. Are you taking me to court? Now, this is what I'm gonna ask, ladies. Okay, so let's get real here. Are you gonna take me to child support court to make me pay for the kid that I adopted? Since we got all the legal ramifications out of the way now. Now it's back to you.
Yeah, because I and that's the part that I gotta know with.
I want to see what ladies gonna say. Are you gonna, you know that I adopted your kid, right? You know that's not mine. Are you gonna take me to child support court and come after me to make me pay child support or put me in jail? Erica said yes, I will enforce the child support order.
I knew she was gonna say yes. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I knew she was gonna say yes.
Man, listen, that's what I said, bro. Like I said, I was married to my ex, and the judge let us work it out together. He paid alimony. I'm not, but most parents do. Wow, man, it's too much of a headache. Woo, fella. Man, listen. You can be a daddy. I would go after the actual father. If the man adopts a kid, you cannot, because legally that's
he ain't his kid no more.
He ain't his kid no more. Sunshine said, "Did you cheat?" Wow.
Yeah.
So there's
Did you cheat?
So now there's stipulations on this shit, right?
Because if you cheated,
But this thing,
how you gonna do this to your kid?
I'm gonna say this, man. You know, and then it's on, and then it's on you. I never took my ex to court for child support. He paid with. I was working to put on the doctor. It happens every day. I'll just say this, man. Don't adopt kids, bro.
Yeah.
Don't adopt nobody else's kids. And I'm saying that, and I know that sounds harsh, but it's true though, bro. I can love you. I can be your husband and be a good father to your kids without adopting them. You know what I mean? Because y'all a package. If y'all leave, y'all need to leave together. And be done. I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with the whole thing at the end of the day. If I decide to do more with this, I decide to do more with it. But I'm not adopting or giving your kid my last name. No.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Only way I adopt is if we getting the kid that we know is not either one of ours.
Yeah.
And we trying to help that kid.
Yeah, because that Good Samaritan stuff, man, it works in some cases, but bro, you can get effed up at the end of the day messing around with somebody else's kids, bro.
They can get petty.
Bro, it gets petty. And when it comes down to it, bro, I don't want to be on the back end where I'm the only one where I'm paying for something that's biologically not mine. I could love that child, but I would have a huge problem with it. I really would. Yeah.
And depending on the woman, she ain't gonna treat you like you actually the daddy. You just a chick.
You'll be a chick at that point. That's about it, bro.
You ain't really saying this kid.
At the end of the day, when that child want to say you ain't his dad, listen to what I'm saying, now, fellas. Whenever that child, when you pay his child support for this kid that you adopted, but when things get, you know, testy, and you try to enforce things as a father, even though you adopted that kid, what that kid gonna say to your ass? You ain't my dad. Huh?
Amen to that shit.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't my dad, right? So for a kid to actually be able to say something like that to me, bro, I can love you, I can take care of you, but I don't need to adopt you, man, because at the end of the day, that kid will be 100% right. I'm not your dad. That adopt thing, it sounds great on paper, but that kid would say, you are not my daddy. And that kid is 1,000% right by their own law. You are not their daddy. The court said you adopted me to be my daddy, but you are not my daddy.
My mama just got over on you, boy.
What you gonna do that? Hold on.
What you gonna do?
This ain't got to do. This is a real man. This has nothing to do with the real stuff, man. Y'all keep
Look, bro.
Do that.
Hey, and if you say that,
so the man that don't do it, he's not a real man.
Wow. Yeah. Hey, true fellas coming out.
When somebody say you ain't a real man because they go against the grain.
Oh, I'll do that.
Child, make sure that child have a special connection. I have a special connection on adopt.
Oh,
my son, y'all hear me calling my son all the time. Very special connection, but I'm not adopting him.
hey, my special connection is gonna die as soon as you put me on child support.
The adoption papers don't. Me adopting you don't make you special or not special. I don't need to. I don't need to adopt you for you to be special. I can love you without adopting you. I can love you without giving you my last name.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
You killed that special connection when you did this.
I can leave you in my will. I can leave you in my insurance policy. I can leave you in my trust without you being my adopted child or having my last name. You see what I'm saying? I can leave you set up just as well, right, with the God-given name that your dad gave you or your mama gave you and be okay with it. But I can pull out, and this is the thing for me, I can pull out the situation and control it the way I want to. I don't want to be controlled by law or what I have to go do if things don't go well, because if me and your mama ain't together, even though that child got a special connection together, if I'm seeing this child, and it's almost, bro, this is real talk. It's almost like you having a woman your girl having a baby by another dude, right? Now, that child, when y'all get a divorce, no matter how special that connection is, sometimes, bro, depending on what that woman did, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
Come on.
Talk about it.
Because they talk about what if the woman cheated and you adopted that child? Every time you see this child that you're paying child support on now, you know what I'm saying? You got yourself in a situation, you trusted this woman, right? And she messed around and cheated on you, and now you stuck taking care of her child. You see what I'm saying? Because you decided to adopt it. So that's what I'm saying. You got to be very, very, very careful on what you decide to do.
I see dick.
You have to love the child you have to love the child like he came from you. I can love the child.
Man, y'all get on with that, bro.
I love my son like he came from me. I don't have to adopt him.
Man, I don't get on with that.
My son right now, I love him like he came from me. Love. But I don't have to adopt him, and I didn't have to give him my last name. And my love is not different.
And then back when your kid
What am I fighting for?
not your kid.
I'm not fighting. I'm giving love. I don't need to fight. Love has no fight in it. I don't need to fight about anything.
That's crazy.
No, I don't.
I got to fight for a relationship that you already said was done, and you already getting at me for
Bro, I don't need to. If I love this kid, there's nothing to fight for. I'm going to give it love. And you don't need my last name, and you don't need adoption papers to do that. No. I'm being honest.
It don't look like that if you give it up bread. But when they kids say all of that stuff, you got to take that.
If I'm with a woman, right? If I'm being in a monogamous relationship, right, and we dating, your kids are mine as long as we're together. I'm doing for your kids just like I do for my kids.
Joe, this is why I'm not gonna let none of them do this. If this was switched scenario by scenario, that dude doing that would be shamed.
Yeah.
He would be looked at as disgusting and unmanly if he was to go after this woman because she said she wanted my daughter.
Yeah.
Well, you the mama, what the fuck do you want this dog?
Yeah.
Even though we divorcing.
Yeah.
Even though I'm finna keep her.
Yeah.
Even though she gonna be with me.
Yeah.
What? No, you finna look at that dude like he crazy. Cause what you talking about?
We need to
I mean, cool. It's ethically right if we're going by legal standards.
Yeah.
But the optic and the moral behind it, because there's a lot of stuff that's legal that ain't got no real morals. Let's go ahead and admit it. Let's go ahead and be honest. It's a lot of stuff legal, quote unquote, and ain't really particularly moral. So we can't just use that legal term as if that's a crutch for what you really coming off on. Because you're coming off on some petty stuff. Because if it wasn't petty, we could amicably split
and keep moving.
And if I really did love that kid, it would be shown when we split. Because my love for the kid would show regardless of you around.
Right.
And the kid would see that. But if we going through it like this, let's have fun with it. If we're going through it like this, the kid obviously understands, especially if they old enough.
Yeah.
Or they get old enough with this benefit. Let's say you actually pulled it over and pulled it off. Now I got to pay child support for a kid in their mind. This kid knows. If they're old enough, they know we don't look alike.
Yeah.
I have another daddy that just don't claim me. And I know you paying my bills because my mama more than likely is talking. Yeah, I'm gonna probably look at you like you more of a check than you was ever a dad. Yeah. And how am I supposed to feel having to understand that's the truth? They are not going to handle me like I'm a daddy. They're going to handle me if it's not a check as some little swindled over that my mama got one over off on. And you got to eat that because she did.
Well, the double, okay, so Eric, the double abandonment would be the mama's fault.
It would, because you took away that.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you allow this man, into your life, that you're the biological mother of that child. But let me ask y'all this. Okay, so let me ask y'all this. So like, if y'all get married to a man, right, and you have kids, do you expect your man to adopt your kids?
I guess
no, legally. Do you expect your man to legally adopt your kids?
That's the question.
That's the question. 18 years old, do you expect your man to adopt your kids?
That's the question. Because I'm gonna be 100. I ain't doing it. If that's gonna come out as a more often than not, yes.
Yeah.
I promise you, I ain't dealing with no woman,
bruh.
Bruh, you can quote me today. I will never. If I said yes, you can put me on record right now, Lord.
Bruh, me too.
I will never.
If my kids were young, absolutely not. My ex-husband would never give up his rights. Okay, let's say hypothetically.
Hey, your ex-husband, huh?
But let me ask you this. Okay, but let me ask you this though. The baby dad ain't in his life. His or her life. Right? You can't get child support out of them. Would you expect for this man to adopt your kids?
Yeah. Ooh. Because you got, and don't be answering fast, because I was finna go off. That's a good fact. Because regardless of why it is, he might be in jail. He might not want him. He might be gone.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact is, the kid know that it had a daddy before this.
Yeah.
But now that we're all getting serious, kid and you involved with this dude,
right?
Are you expecting this man to take on that responsibility of adopting this kid?
Yeah.
Or taking care of this kid? Because those are two different things in my head.
Yeah.
Am I off?
Yeah. No, you're right.
You expecting him to adopt or take care of this kid? Which one? And if it's both, hey, I'm with you. Pick both. But which one are you really on? Because it can be both, but you really have a prerogative towards one of those two. You looking at it to take care of this kid or to have adopt this kid? Because I think that speaks to not only what y'all choice is, but how the dynamics with all three of y'all are, or four if it's multiple kids. Because that kid got to have a connection. They absolutely right. I ain't even gonna bash that part. Right. If you gonna take up an adoption of a kid, more times than not, y'all have some type of connection where you're looking at this kid like it's yours.
Right.
If you are opening up that opportunity for whatever reason, you trust that dude enough to do it.
Yeah.
But my main thing is what's the pretenses on? What's the intentions for real? Because
in the arena that I'm in my 50-some years of living, I've never had a woman ask me, would you adopt my child? Never. And the conversation never came up for me. Some of the women I've dated, and some of the women I dated, their dad has been deadbeat. What I do, if I'm into a woman's life, bro, and I'm your man, I'm gonna do what a man does. I'm gonna help you the best that I can to raise your child. You know what I mean? But if we break off, right, I'm not gonna bust my ass to try to help you raise your child anymore. I'm not gonna try to go through your child just to keep in touch with you anymore because we have a special bond with them. No, y'all are a package deal. When we break, we break. You know what I'm saying?
It's messed up because folks are gonna look at that like it's bad.
But I don't know how to look at it, bro. But the life is life. At the end of the day, if you have a child, right? You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. If I want to have a relationship with that child, or if I want to do something with that child, I would do it. But at the end of the day, it's not my child. You see what I'm saying? And so I don't mind taking care of a woman and her kids if I'm a man in your life. If I'm your boyfriend, I'm still treating your kids like they're my kids. You see what I'm saying? They're gonna get that utmost respect. If I can help or do something or whatever they need, I'm doing it because I'm your man, and those are my girls or those are my sons. We're gonna do it. Now, if your kids don't respect me,
that's a whole other.
That's a whole different ballgame.
But in the perfect world,
but in the world of everybody's doing what they got to go do. But I do please understand, if we break off, we gotta close the relationship. But if we break off, I may not do anything with your kids anymore. It's not because I don't love the kids, but women got to understand this too, because y'all would say the same thing. Being around your kids reminds me of us. Sometimes being around them kids, you think that I'm trying to be around your kids to keep up with you. You think I'm trying to be around your kids to keep up with you. I want to keep up with my ex. I mean, with my son before. I was with my ex before. I want to reach out to his grandma and talk to him. But for me, guess what I didn't do? We were freshly divorced. It didn't work. We didn't end on great terms. And what I did not want at the end of the day was for my ex to think that I'm trying to keep in touch with her son to keep up with what she's doing. So what I did was I kept in touch with the grandma, and I let the grandmama know that there's anything that's ever needed, let him know that I'm here. That's what I did. But I haven't talked to my son since 2019.
You think?
But when something happens to me, my son is going to get some of my, you know what I'm saying? There will be something left for him. He have no idea about that, but that was my son, but that's my choice.
I'm with you 100%. I think folks gotta understand though. Men and women gonna play petty games 9 times out of 10 completely different.
Sure.
I'll stand on this hill. I don't know one dude after a breakup, if it's not trying to separate from the kids, I don't know one dude that's going to be playing them petty kid involved games.
No, women do it most. Women do it most of the time.
Yeah. If those are his kids, he not gonna try to go and try to get something off on you. 9 times out of 10, he just gonna take his kids. If those are your kids, 9 out of 10, he's not trying to be involved like that financially.
Right.
Because it's your kids.
Right.
2, if we got stuff going involved, I'm not gonna keep you away from your mama. You're gonna go to your mama.
Right.
I'm not gonna be speaking to you bad things about your mama. Well, nah, say that off the table. A bitter dude gonna do that. He gonna complain about his mama.
I will tell you this here, bro. If me and my son were together and during that time would have had a conversation, I would not talk to him or ask him questions about his mom. I would just say, "Is your mom good?" Tell your mom. I say hello. That would be my conversation. I used my son in my divorce one time. We was going through our divorce, right? And I felt so bad after I did it.
What you did?
What
you do?
Going through the divorce, there was a password that I needed to get into her computer.
Oh, okay.
And I asked him for I went and said, hey, what's my password? We was going through something, right? We was going through divorce. But, I'm looking now trying to find out what's going on, blah, blah, blah. So I went in, yo, blah, blah, blah. Hey, what's my password? So, I used him to get the password because he went in and typed in out there to get
a lot for Joe.
So, bro, after that, bro, I felt so bad. I promised myself, I would never involve him in any, because he still to this day probably don't realize what he did, right?
And he just did it all for the strength of I trust you.
Yeah. But I know for a fact that I used him, right? And from that point on, I told myself that was wrong, what I did, and I would never involve him in what we would be ready to go through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That it wasn't right what I did. It was shameful. It wasn't right what I did, and I would never do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say even to this day now, I got love for that young man. Like I said, I hope I'm quite sure he's doing well. He's raised very well by his mom and his dad, his grandma, and everybody. So wish him nothing but the best. But I got love for him. If he called me to this day and said, "Hey, I need your help," I'll be there for him.
Shoot, my dad did the same thing. He come pick me up from mama's house. It was never a question about, hey, what's going on with you, mama? Only time he'd be like, hey, so what you and your mama do if we went out to do something? If not, it was him and his boy.
Man, yeah, because
we ain't really know what mama was doing.
Man, I can say to my son would be, make sure you take care of your mom. What happened between me and his mom ain't none of this damn business where she said about me don't.
Yeah.
For as me, if I'm hanging out with my son, I'm gonna always say, man, make sure your mama good, take care of your mom. I want you to be a good son.
Are you looking out for mama?
Yeah, that's it. That's on.
Be that your bad boy.
Exactly, because if I hear something about you and I get a phone call, it's gonna be me and you. But other than that, bro, me trying to get information out of my son about where she is, what she's doing, who she with, bro, that ain't my damn business anymore. And people who use their kids, and I'm gonna say men and women do this shit, right? You use your kids to find out what's going on with the husband or wife or the girlfriend. That's some bullshit.
Oh, like man, I got you.
That's I hate people that do that shit. Like I said, I did it one time in my life, and I never do this shit. That I would never do because I felt so bad.
What's that?
Rich said that's what she be about. Real men. See, Rich, this is where I disagree with you. You said real men, right? A man is a man regardless of how he acts. Y'all want to say he's a real man. No, that's just a guy who's doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Just because he doesn't do what a woman thinks he should do, that does not make a man not a real man. Or he does something that's unpopular. I don't think that don't make him not a real man. You see what I'm saying? Because when women say that don't make y'all get offended when I say all women, these women, you know what I'm saying? Don't include us in all of that. A man, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, is still a real man. You see what I'm saying? You're a man. So what, he's a fake man, he's put together? No, he's still a real man. And I think when men hear women say this, like, yo, just because you disagree with me, that don't make me not a good person. You just disagree with me.
Oh, we know what that means mostly. A real good man would be simple enough to do that. A real good man will allow himself to pay a child support.
So the thing I'll say to this is, as you've heard what I've done and what I will do and continue to do, how many of y'all women would do the exact same thing if you caught your husband cheating, right, and you was close to his kids? How many of y'all still gonna be there for that child? How many of y'all gonna put that child in your will? How many of y'all gonna still be there if that child calls you and you need something at any point in time?
Oh no, they'll view that as a real big dummy.
You know what I'm saying? Because You know, that people say that's what a man's supposed to do, right? But I think that's what a woman should do too. If you become a parent of somebody else's child and you decide to stay in that child's life, you know, do that. Don't use the kid as a tool to fish out information from folks.
Word and same principle.
Okay, I'm not going to disagree with them. All right, guys, 31 minutes after the hour. Do not, fellas, adopt anybody's kids unless you really know what the hell you're doing. If I have a bond with the child, yes. You gotta be very careful when you deal with kids, man. And
you know this woman. No.
Bro.
Even then, don't even trust.
Women, most women are really good about who they introduce their kids to, number one. But being in a stepdad role or a step boyfriend dad role, because a lot of men find themselves in step boyfriend dad roles, they become stepdad, become step boyfriend dad. Mm-hmm. The last thing I ever want women to do, bro, if I'm dating them, is introduce me to your kids. I am very squiddish about meeting your kids, because here's the thing: the kids always gonna take mama's side regardless of what happens, right? No, regardless of what the situation is, they're gonna take their mama's side, which they should. Mm-hmm. I'm very skittish about meeting someone's kids, because, especially too early in a relationship, because if things go wrong, no matter what she say, I'm the bad guy, and sometimes you don't be the bad guy. You know what I'm saying?
I do love my mama.
Right. So I don't like meeting even grown folks' kids. If their kids are grown, I don't like meeting your kids, because, like I say, if it don't work out, what do they see? They see mama crying. They see mama sad.
They see mama hurt.
They see mama hurt. And they see mama hurt because why? Your ass is no longer there. They don't understand the situation. When they don't understand the situation, they know one piece missing. They know your ass did it, right? And even though
9 times out of 10, it's always out of context.
Yeah, but even if the mama's not talking bad about you, right? It still looks bad on you. You see what I'm saying? It still looks bad, because now you got somebody in the world thinking that you did their mama wrong, right? Regardless of how that shit plays out. So, you know, I went against my golden rule a few times in my life, bro, but I'm making it a steadfast thing at this point, man. If I don't know your kids and we just talking, I ain't mean your kids.
Yeah.
I ain't mean your kids.
Hopefully none of the girls I talk to have them.
So, bro, because you got to be very careful, man, because things can get out of hand or things can go sideways quickly, right? And what the seed that you plant may not be the right seed for those kids. Because this is what I'm always protective of. I'm protective of the woman's image to her kids. What does this look like if I'm meeting your kids? And what context am I meeting your kids in? Right? Mm-hmm. And if I know for a fact that I'm a hoe, I don't want to meet your kids.
You should not be trying to show me up.
I'm not gonna meet your kids.
You should not be trying to show me up.
I don't want to meet your kids, no matter how good of a guy you think I am. Whatever. I'm not going to. And when you ask me why I don't want to meet your kids, I'm going to tell you the truth, right? And if that hurts you, it's just going to hurt you. But I would not meet any more woman kids, bro, unless I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, girl, you know we do this for fun, right? I ain't what,
but bro, you can do. Listen, being in situations where you can have an understanding, their kids is grown, right? And this feeling still is you met this woman's kids, right? Mm-hmm. So me, I'm not introducing anybody to my kids, even though my kids are grown. And I don't want to meet your kids. Because again, kids are impressionable. They can have their own family, say, my mama grown, she do what she wants to do. But I don't want to meet your kids unless I know we are going somewhere or we're into something. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to meet your kids. If I'm your side dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm your side piece. I don't need to meet your kids. Mm-hmm. Keep me in the back dark room somewhere. See me at night. You know what I'm saying? Whenever the kids are not around or whatever. But you know, us being around your kids, no.
Oh, want me in with a top hat and a trench coat, man.
Listen. No.
I'm only doing night visits.
You stupid.
And they better be asleep when I come over too.
Ooh.
10, it's about 10 o'clock. But what?
Let me ask you this question. Do you have a problem dating women that have grown kids in the house?
I never came across it. I never came across it. Because if they got grown kids, 9 times out of 10, they my age. They my age 9 times out of 10.
But okay, so for me, bro, if your grown kid is living in the house, right? I probably won't be at your house much. You have to come over to mine.
That's understandable. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I can't be at your house.
smart move.
I can't be at your house with your grown kid in the house.
Last thing they gonna want to do is hear that.
For me, no, I mean, just for me, I don't want to. It just, I don't know. For me, it's like going to a woman's house and her grown kid stays at the house for whatever reason. They at their house, but me going over there, spending the night and hanging out, I ain't with that, bro. And, you know, you can't, because you know, a lot of these men and women, they come home to their mamas, right? You know, because things are happening in their life.
Yeah.
And then mama grown, and still mama still trying to have a life.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole house over here. Ain't nobody here. You got to come to me. You have to come to my crib. You want to hang out? I'm not hanging out at your house. I'm not hanging out. I'm not coming to your crib to eat dinner with you and your kid. You're grown as daughter, grown as kid with their grandbabies. Nah.
Yeah.
Because, bro, that's almost like you feel like you're being forced to some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's a family reunion.
Hey, you sitting there on the sofa, and the grown kid coming, hey Joe, how you doing?
A family reunion.
And you look to see this grown dude or grown woman walking past. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're in the bedroom, but I can't do it.
Oh, what's up, son? What's up, dude?
Yeah, I can't.
You're?
Yeah, I would.
Who that man, daddy? Oh, that's just somebody my mama know. That's somebody your grandma know.
You see, I ain't with that. I'm not with it, bro. I'm really not with the. Yeah, I've been in those situations, bro. It's like
Must have been fire for you to sit through that.
it was uncomfortable.
I mean, of course.
Now, I'm gonna tell you the most uncomfortable thing is you be at a woman's house and you may stay over there for the weekend, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the kids weren't supposed to come back probably to Monday.
Oh, but they came early.
They came back on Sunday, and you walk out the mama's bedroom, and the kid is in the kitchen or something.
Ooh, bruh.
Exactly, bruh.
Ooh, yeah, I'll be fighting you. we had a favorite. Like, where you know, mom? I bet. Let me talk to you right quick.
Bruh.
You got to shoot fade real quick.
Bruh. You walk out the mama's bedroom and their child's sitting in the kitchen.
Don't walk out like you did something. Don't walk out like you. Don't walk out like it's a good job in there.
Like what
you did a 3-hour film.
Like Tyrese and old boy. We have got to get.
I'm gonna have to find the truth. Oh, man.
Even when in a serious place, man, I can't. I don't want to be in your house with you.
Yeah.
Even if you're my girl, and you got grown kids living at home, we ain't gonna be at your house much. I don't give a damn. We can be in a monogamous relationship. I am not gonna be at your house with your grown ass kid. I'm not. I'm not
doing your horns.
I got a house. You got a house. You want to see me? You know what I'm saying? I can come by and pick you up, but no, we have to be in my house, man. You got grown kids at your house. I can't be in the house with other grown kids. I wouldn't even want nobody to be in the house with my grown. If my kids was to move back here, bro, and I got into a relationship, I gotta go get another house. They can have this. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I let my kids have this house. We're gonna go get another house. So I'm not gonna be here in a house with my grown kids and in my
The hotel hopping until then?
Yeah, we're not doing that. And no hotel hopping, no. We have to figure out, what my kids have to leave that. I'll let them know, hey, such and such coming over for the weekend, y'all need to get going. You know what I'm saying? They would know you got. Yeah, walk for the house. So y'all need to go on this week. I'm not gonna have my kids in the house while I'm dating some woman for a long period of time. No. My kids will definitely. It's one or two things. They need to get their own place, or I need to go ahead and give them this house here, right?
Knowing your kids, they probably gonna want their own place.
Yeah, but this is their house anyway, so I'll go ahead and give them this house. I'll be about it. If I see them gonna get serious with someone, I'll just get another house. Yeah, I can't do that. I'm not. I ain't no way the hell I'm having my grown ass kids. I can't. Now, if we're living together and the kids want to come home, that's a different ballgame. You know what I'm saying? That's a different ballgame. The kids want to come home, we're gonna give them time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to, restrain or whatever, and do what you gotta do for your kids. Her kids are my kids. But if I'm already,
I'm reading what Eric said.
What?
You have to get to that serious place in your relationship.
We'll never get to a serious place when you got a grown ass kid living in your house. It ain't never that serious for me. You know what I'm saying?
Sensational.
That's why if I have the perfect house that I want to get built, because if a woman got kids and I got kids, it's gonna be like I told you, it's a compound.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have a main house and then we're gonna have a guest house. So any kid that want to come home, they can take theirs over there.
Yeah, you better not be in the same house.
You can't, bro.
You're not in the same house.
Woman, bro, at this stage of my life, it just needs to be us. I don't mind if our kids come home, things happen, they need to have a place to lay their head, but you can't lay your head in the same house that I'm in. That's why I'm gonna have this house and a couple of houses. You can go be in that house, pay the bills over there, pay the light bills or whatever you can do what you gotta go do. But you live in the house with me and mama, that ain't happening. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't. I'm grown now. I don't want to know your goings and comments. I don't want to be getting on you about, cleaning up the house. Which you're grown. Whether it's your kids or my kids, I don't want to be talking to no kid or no grown ass man or woman. You know what I'm saying?
About their mama.
No, not even that. Or not what you're not doing in my house. You see what I'm saying? Because at this stage, I like my house to be a certain way.
Oh, well.
You know what I'm saying? I like when I go in my bathroom and the kitchen, I like it to look a certain way now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be irritated as hell if I got my grown ass kid in there eating up every damn thing or leaving shit out of place, right? And you ain't supposed to be here anyway. I'm gonna be irritated as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh well, EB, that's understandable. Yeah, that's understandable by far. You said her daughter be traveling and stuff, plus the lease expired.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking at anybody who does this, okay, with your kid. I'm just saying for me, I got to make sure for my daughters right now, like I said, when they come here next month, it's their house. But I ain't gonna want to living up in here.
But yeah, that's kind of like the same situation.
Yeah.
Virtually, you're not here knowing.
You're not living.
Yeah. So it's not even. That's not.
Yeah. So if you stop and through, ain't got a problem. I said living. Like every day I come home, your ass is in the house. You living with me because you feel on hard times. You're trying to get your job, or you're trying to go back and get a degree. You got a baby. The man that left you. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
That part right there. You can't expect your girl to turn her kids away, and she can't expect you to turn your kids away. But at the same damn time, what can be turned away is I got to give you a time limit, bro.
Yeah,
I got to put it. If you're living in my house, because now I got to make a choice between my child and my wife. And if you ain't been here the whole time, bro, you got to. I'm sorry, son. You got 30 days. You got 29 for real, because day is one.
God dog.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go make something happen, go find a friend, calculate on until you figure the shit out. But you can't figure your whole life out living with me. Because I'm not gonna change my whole life for the mistakes that you decide to make in your life. Because I know what it takes to get your shit together. I never went home and stayed with my parents. I stayed on people's sofas. I slept in my truck. There's a whole lot of shit that I've done, bro. I never went home. So get to it. Would you do that to your daughters? You got them right over. Yes. So you're gonna get the same treatment. They may not get 30 days, they may get 60. That would be the presidential point that I give to them. But they gotta go. Because at some point you gotta get out the pot. You got shit to get off the pot. I'm not gonna continue to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? That I would not do. Reason why my daughter's right now
on the street.
Give me your kids. You on the street because you decided to.
No, I mean, not even if they don't have kids.
Huh?
I mean, I get with
you. You got 60 days. Get your shit together. You got 60 days, bro. Show me that you're moving in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? You got 60 days. Like, get your shit together. Show me that you're making some kind of progress. We can renegotiate after 60. But after that, bro, you can't stay here until you decide to figure out what the hell you want to go do. No, I'm not going to be your crutch for 6 months or a year. I'm not going to put my life on hold for 6 months or a year for some shit that you done fucked up and you grown. I'm not doing that. No, I don't give a damn how harsh that sounds. It is what it is. You grown now.
You talking about like? I don't think everybody's just
You're grown. If you're 21 and over and you left the house, you can fall on hard time. But you got 30 to 60 days.
I don't think everybody's going back and just choosing not to do nothing.
Okay. So you got 36 days to figure it out. You may not be choosing to do nothing, but you need to choose to do something. It's up to you what you're going to choose to do. You got 36 days to figure it out. 6 days max. Let's see where we at. What you doing? How you making money? Are you what progress have you made in 60 days?
Would you help?
Depending on where I see you are, what you're trying to do. If I see that me helping you would get you to where you need to be because you on your game, of course I'm gonna help you.
Okay.
If I see you gonna use my shit just to go out and go do some more dumb shit, no. If you want me to go after your pipe dream, no. You got to figure out your pipe dream by yourself. You need to go make money. That means you got to work at Walmart, McDonald's, go cut grass, whatever the hell you got to go do. Go figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
get your life together. You got 60 days. If you ain't doing shit in 60 days, you got to go. I'm changing the lock, changing the code. You got to go. Bro, I'm not going to play with you because you ain't going to be. Bro, just because I'm your mother, because I'm your father, don't make me responsible for you when you become grown. You see what I'm saying? You got to figure shit out. Life is tough. Life is hard. Okay? I get it. We all have been there, from our grandmas to our great grandmas and everybody's been through all the time. And it's for us, this is the easier time if you black. So you just gotta go there. It's not gonna be easy. Do I not want you not to eat? No, but you may not need to eat till you figure some shit out. You see what I'm saying? Are you gonna have to be on the street for a while? You may need to be on the street till you figure some shit out. Because guess what? You don't need to do that shit no more. Whatever you did, you wasn't raised like that, you had opportunities. You messed up. Is it gonna hurt me? Yes. But I can't allow you to sit here and think that I'm always gonna be your cushion. That ain't my job anymore. My job is to be your father. And to be your father, I gotta give you tough love. Get the hell out. 60 days. 59 and count. Let's go. And my kids will know I'm serious. The only reason why my daughter get preferential treatment here, only reason, because for 20 or 30 years I wasn't there. Their mom did everything. That is the only reason why Sabrina and Selena get everything now, because I owe them this. Their mama did everything, but if I was there in their life and they fucked up, it'd be on and popping. But because I fucked up and they were there, now they're set for life and they got everything that they're gonna have everything they ever need, because this is what I owe them. I owe them this. That's when I bought this house, I bought it for them. You see what I'm saying? So the companies and all that, everything they're gonna have. But we was in the same old house and they see they wasn't doing shit or they were messing around, they're gonna get out at 21, bro. You gotta go. So lamented. You stupid. You stupid. My cousin.
That's why.
No, this is the inside joke between me and my cousin. She's so silly. I bet you right now she would have about to fall the hell out. But yeah, man, I think sometimes you have to put boundaries and deadlines on your own kids. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do. They may say you don't love them, you don't care about me, I'm never gonna talk to you again. Okay, fine. I'm okay with that. You don't never have to talk to me again. I did my part as a parent. My part as a parent now is to make you a better human being, a better adult. You staying in my house is not gonna make you better. Now, like I said, in 60 days, if I see you going somewhere, but you need more time, I got you. But I need to see you doing something. You just can't be landing in my house not doing a damn thing. If you're on a career move, you said, Mom, Dad, I'm in college, or Dad, I'm doing this here, and I need this here because I can't do both at the same time. As long as I see you doing exactly what the hell you said you're gonna do during the time that you said you need, I got you. You jumped your ass off course, you gotta go. You see what I'm saying? If you go into college and you can't pay for a house at the same time, as long as you're getting your grades up, you're getting up going to work, you working, you can't live in my house and not work in the house. I better not come home and you living in my house and you're not doing the shit that you see need to be done in the house just because you're here. See what I'm saying? The trash better be taken out. The food better be cooked sometimes. The kitchen better be clean. The house better be clean. You can't be in my goddamn house not doing shit. You're growing as hell and I'm still cleaning up the house and I got to do shit and you live here too. That ain't happening, bro. No, you grown. You need to show some appreciation for my house. Everything in this house right now, because you're here, you're on bonus time. So you need to act like you're on bonus time. You love me, you respect me, you thank me for what I'm doing. Thanking me means that I don't have to open my mouth about a damn thing in my house. The bathrooms better be clean if that's what I like. The kitchen better be clean. It better not be no damn dishes in the sink. Your shit better not fall out in the house because you my son and my daughter. I better not have to be telling a grown ass man or woman what to do chores in my house if you're grown. Because now you have broken it. It's time for you to go. You can't take advantage of my house. You see what I'm saying? If you're grown, act like you're grown. Act like this is your bonus time. You appreciate what I'm doing and take care of this house and do more. You should do way more at the house because that's free shit. Effort and care is free. My house should never be dirty, clean, grass. If you're with your man, grass should always be cut, or your ass paying for it to get cut. You see what I'm saying? My car, if it's dirty and you need to be washed, your ass need better wash that. You don't tell me you tired. No, your ass need to make sure that you're doing shit at the house to make sure you're making it easier for me too. Just like I'm making it easy for you not to pay. You can pay by taking care of the house and do things around the house. Don't let me have to tell you to do chores around the house, bro. No. I kick your ass about the house because now I don't give a damn what you got going on. You can't show me some kind of appreciation, not through money, but just like you appreciate everything I'm doing to make my life easier at home. Bye. And I wouldn't give a damn how you feel. You came home, your shit will be in a suitcase or a plastic bag with the doors locked. And I'm not gonna give you no damn explanation. Because if I tell your ass once and I tell you twice to do it and you didn't get it done, I'm putting your shit outside. I'm locking the door. I'm done. It's nothing to be said. And I don't give a damn what no child say. I don't think any parent wrong when they do that to their child. You got a baby, they can stay with me, you can take it with them. That's right. You take it and hefty back, but you're not gonna disrespect my house. No, you're not gonna just lay up in the house when you get off work because you tired, you go in your room and close the door. The fuck? You're not gonna clean the kitchen while you're at home, bro? You ain't gonna make sure that the kitchen's clean up every night before you go to bed? I don't give a damn how tired you is. You come home, you tired, you're not gonna make sure you take out the trash and show appreciation for the house. When I went home just to visit my parents' house, flipping houses, bro. Before I left that house every single day, this is no shit. Before I left the house to go work on the houses, I would make sure before I left the house that everything was cleaned up. The dishes was washed, the trash was taken out. I wouldn't even eat at home or do anything in the house because I didn't want my mom and dad saying anything to me. I would make sure that in the bathroom that I was using, I made sure that bathroom was always clean before I left. My mom would never have walked in, but I never wanted my mom to walk to that guest bathroom when I was in the house. I cleaned the bathroom every time. Before I left that morning, I cleaned up that bathroom every single day. I put up my dishes. I washed everything. When my mama came home, there was no remnants of that I was there. That they had to clean up behind me. Not one time. The bed was made. All my clothes was in one thing. I would wash my clothes and put my clothes, and my mama never had to come in my room and wash my clothes or make my bed or anything as a grown ass man. I was about 32 years old when I came back home. My mama didn't have to tell me that, bro. I knew to do that. You see what I'm saying? I knew to make sure I handled my business. I didn't want my mama doing nothing for me. Now my mama sometimes would cook. She probably would cook breakfast, but if she was in there cooking breakfast and I was at home, I wouldn't lay in the bed and let her just cook breakfast. If I was at home and my mom was in there cooking breakfast, right? When she finished, I would make it my business to get up, no matter what the hell I was doing. I'd get up and go wash the dishes. That's showing my appreciation. Because parents, they don't say shit, but they be sitting there thinking like, you see me in here doing this, why don't you? Or why aren't you doing this? Right? Because kids have a tendency to take what parents do for granted. The least a kid can do is take care of the house that they're living in rent-free. Would you agree, nephew, or you wouldn't agree?
Joe, I'm just letting you do your rent, bro. God, dog, you act like the kids is here.
No, I'm asking, what do you think?
I agree.
No,
you know the tangible's gonna go.
It's not a tangent. We just having an initial.
Joe, you've been talking for at least 10 minutes over this 10. You ain't even nothing. I ain't saying one thing.
No, but I'm looking at your facial expression. So, what do you think?
I agree. I don't think it's. I'm not going to say no more because it's something I do. You know what I mean? It's just the standard. Right. If they don't do it, all right, cool. I mean, that's to each their own with their family. But that's all I was saying.
No, but I saw your face express. I was like, is there anything what I'm saying that you disagree with? If I kick my kids out in 60 days, or
No.
or the hefty bag is on the. If you ain't did what you got to go do,
Joe, I don't care. I really don't.
What would you do for your kids? Like, would you do your kids the same way, or
maybe not? I don't think I would.
Why not? What would you do? Your kids came home.
I can't have them just sitting there. I mean, like I said, I don't disagree with nothing that you're saying. I think it depends on circumstance and how I think they should learn. If they hard-headed enough to have to be hard-headed, then you find out her hard-headed got a soft behind.
Yeah.
If it's not that, and you need a little bit more patience with what you got going on, I'll be patient. I think it depends on the kid for me. But I mean, I'm not gonna argue it. Yeah. I can get the other side to it. Like I said, I'm doing it now.
Well, I would say the kid don't have it. For me, if you come home to me, the kid don't have another side. Right? Your side don't matter at this point because you coming home to me, you ask for me for a favor. And because you're my child, I don't have to give you a favor.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're my child, I'm going to open the door for you if you're grown.
No, you don't.
Yeah, no damn law in the word said that I must open the door for you when you come back home because you done fucked up. That's a choice that I have as a father. So at the end of the day, we need to make sure we have an understanding. My dad, when I came back home, bro, and I was just living.
I feel like you giving this rent to me.
I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. I know you don't, but it's like I feel like I'm the kid in the house and you going off on this tangent. I'm like, oh, nigga, I don't even live here.
You didn't even have keys in my house. You just fucking up.
Yeah, Joe.
I ain't know about the house. You know.
But that's what I'm like. I'm like, God, man, your kids like
No, but you know, honestly, I don't think I'm gonna have a problem.
I know you're not, because the way you talk about your daughter, especially one dog, I think it's Selena. Yeah, she ain't gonna want to deal with you no way. Yeah. So it's like, come on, man. My kids ain't gonna have any problem.
I haven't seen them, but I believe they come in this one day and shit out. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be sweet. Yeah. You need that. You gonna go get your manicure and stuff like that.
We hopefully can't do that together. Y'all like to do that.
That'd be dope.
Go get
That's the only way I do it.
Now I'm gonna tell you something.
I ain't know I can kill this.
I did not, bro, but it is something every once in a while to go get your nails and toes.
You know, I got women that I talk to say that same thing, but I'm like, I can't see myself investing in that. Not me.
I feel you, cuz. But no, I think for me, you know, as a man, I don't have to have my toes and nails done, bro. But like I said, every blue moon, it is something cool, especially your feet. Because, you know, most men, my feet are not jacked up, but most men's feet are jacked up. You know what I mean? So,
get that callus up.
But, you know, but my feet, honestly, I don't have as bad looking feet. You know what I'm saying? So, I've taken care of my feet over the years, but so my feet ain't all jacked up with all kinds of stuff all over. But there's some men's feet, bro, like, Hey,
if you got gashes and little fellas and whatever it is stuck in between, that's the only way I'm thinking it's bad feet.
Erica said her daughter makes herself small. I almost feel bad for her. Almost.
No, it don't sound like her.
I only deal with you being in my house for a few months and you getting on my nerves.
See that? You done triggered the mamas. Now they finna join in the ring.
Because, bro, and we're gonna get out of here, y'all. But I think at the end of the day, when your kids come home, they should have a place to come home to within reason. I don't think a kid gets to lay up and figure out what they need to do on my dime.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You need to have a game plan. And my father was always big on what's your plan? That's because I'm always playing already, because he used to always say, what's your plan? When you leave. I told y'all, when I flipped my house and I got that first check, bro, I thought I was going to stay there one more time. My dad, the next morning, once I got that big check, said, when you leave. Right? And when he did that, I made a phone call and I moved to Florida. Don't play with me.
I be getting in trouble because they be trying to help.
I made sure my toes in there. You know, one thing I've learned, bro, it is so cool when you can go to the nail salon with your girl and y'all both getting your stuff done that day. That's a fun day.
Hey, so do you be understanding when they be cracking on you?
Maybe.
Like if they talking, but it's in the native tongue and they Japanese?
If they're Japanese, I would, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
let me clear that up right there. All of them ain't Japanese.
No,
all of them ain't. Most of them Korean.
Korean or Vietnamese, but I have never been to a Japanese. Anything that says Japanese, I have not been in the Japanese.
Yeah, that I don't be blaming them, bro. That's almost like saying the N-word and you ain't black.
Yeah, and I would say if you know find out the language, just learn a few words of the human station.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, we gotta get ready to get up. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. It was fun hanging out with you guys today. Last week I always got a place to stay, but not for long. Exactly. Erica said her man goes to Nelson. That's cool. And Josh said it's a great date. All right, guys, fellas, go. If you got a girl, go put your nails and your feet.
Fix your nails and feet. She don't like looking at that.
Listen, y'all both love it. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Tomorrow is Friday. We'll have a fun Friday. It's Big Daddy Friday right here on the
Big Daddy Friday.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all go back and check out some of the tips from the Keisha and Joe show. Thank y'all. I want to thank Eric Matthews yesterday for coming on to the show. Keisha will be back next week, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all follow us out there on social media on the Joe Lockett Show, the Keisha Shaw page. Thanks for all y'all support for all the Lockett in Media podcast that we're doing, man. We appreciate the good things coming. Got special guests coming next week. HR Babe, Shar, Ja, Erica, Pebbles, everybody, man. Y'all have a great night. Just them. They ain't gonna like us. Yeah, live it there. That's all I mean. Boy, Joe Lockett, nephew, and niece. I mean, we love you. See you guys tomorrow.
So we'll go on with our live entertainment.